So the following is just a quick demo on how we do the pipelines. And so the information that you provided me, we have a to and from location associated to the pipeline. And what I can do is either from the to or the from location, if I select on the pin that's on the map, the object on the map, we have an option that says add a shape. And then if I say let's add a shape, it's going to come in and say, well, what kind of shape do we want to add to to this particular map? And then I've got some different options. I can add a polygon, I can add a line, I could add a circle, a geo shape, whatever we want. So just I'll add this as an example here. If we had another location over here that this gas plant might connect to, I would then just draw that line and then come over here. Oops, sorry, click back on there to stop the line. I could change the color. I can change the description by easily just changing the color and say, yeah, this line is this. And then I can come in here and I can call it test line, backspace, test line. And then that would be, the next location that we have. And I just go ahead and I would save the shape. Now, if I come back and delete the information or remove the information that is on the map today, which is, essentially our pipelines, I can come back and at any given time, I've just given an example here. I might want to do something and just go to specifically to one segment of a line if I happen to be doing some research on that side of it. And I'll let it draw there. So you can see here, I've just brought up line 8. I've got a little bit of a radius around it, but I'll just remove that because we don't need it here. But so that's one example, and then I'll come back and I will delete that, or I could go to an area and I could say, show me all the lines that we have as in pipelines. And then once we go ahead and we display that, I can come in here and I can take a closer look at those lines that we've set up for ourselves. And I'll have to double check and see why that one didn't save. But ultimately, we can come in and we can create as many pipelines as you want. If we come from here to another spot, from here to another spot, we've got lots of different options for ourselves from a drawing perspective. And then, of course, we've got just the basic searches that we've shown before. So something I could do is say, hey, let's set the center here at the end of our line 8. And then once I've set the center there, I could come in and I could look at my well licenses over a period of time, say 20 kilometers, go ahead and select the option, and then we'll do our radius search. I could assign a different shape to that, so we're always searching in a specific radius. And then, of course, I can come down and do my analytics as it relates to who's in that area. And there's our contact, there's NAL. I maybe want to shrink down and look at NAL specifically, which wells, they've drilled all these wells, that's great. And then I can click through and do the CRM thing, go to the contact, log my calls, so on and so forth. So yeah, drawing a pipeline is not going to be an issue. Very easy for us to do. It's going to take a little while to get the data set up properly, but ultimately it will be relatively straightforward for us to be able to go in and build your pipeline network. These labels, I've just named them that. We can do hide the labels, show the labels, whatever we want to do, from a visual perspective. Let me know if you have any questions.